Warning, 20 Moon knows absolutely nothing about the WarHammer franchise. If you are a big fan of WarHammer and are known to get offended at others' ignorance of the WarHammer series, it is recommended that you do not watch this video. Continue on with the story.
You guys seem to really, really enjoy my reactions to this guy, the Russian Badger. And in this case, you told me I needed to react to Heavy Flamer HERESY. Russian Badger video. I'll be back. I can't watch those. No, you can't watch Russian Badger. Did your mom tell you can't watch Russian Badger? No, son, you can't watch Russian Badger. It's not good for your eyes. But mom, it's funny. Can't do it. Even though she actually the real reason is why she won't let you watch Russian Badger is because she doesn't like Russian Badger, and it has nothing to do with Russian Badger being bad for you. Is that what it is? He's already gone. Here we are.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
The heavy flamer. I don't... What is this game? What is... Space Hulk Deathwing. I was thinking Gears of War, but I know that's not right. Turning my computer into a heavy flame by trying to play this game. Could be a lot.
I would like to file a complaint.
I love how indiscriminate you are with your flame. You don't need to whip it like a noodle at a swimming pool. Like, what the fuck?
Purge it in flame.
This is not WarHammer.
The time has come, brothers. No mercy.
Shitpost / heresy alert. If you're offended when someone goofs up the lore or talks shit about your favorite chapter of Space Marines, please.
Oh wait, this is Space Marines? I'm getting confused. Wait, no, this is not Space Marine. Wait a minute, hold on, hold the phone. Getting confused. Too many things are overlapping. The flaming worlds of 20.exe failed. This is 40K. It says it's Space Hulk Deathwing, which sounds like more like an off-brand game.
Welcome to the grim darkness of the future, where peace, happiness, and prosperity have been replaced by war, death, and destruction. Not necessarily in that order, but necessarily in mass quantities.
I will endure 1,000 deaths before I yield.
In the last episode, 9 months ago, we were introduced to the sentient fungi known as the orcs.
Wait. Should I watch
worshipping heretics known as the forces of chaos that make the civilian casualties of World War II look like a picnic?
Skulls for the skull throne! Blood for the blood god!
List of
Now I know the origins of this. Because I hear people say that all the time. I've never heard anyone or never seen where it's from.
ornate massacres. This list is incomplete. You can help by expanding it. And most importantly, the Space Marines of the Imperium of Man, led by the venerate Emperor himself.
We are one in the Emperor and the will of man.
Wait.
And as much as I'd love to hear about your hyper-intelligent Dark Elder waifu, the dumbass weeaboo space communists, and the rattle me bones robots, the Xeno stealing your shit this time around are the Gene Stealer Tyranids.
Your infestation spreads no further, alien.
It may sound like despotic deja vu for someone to be stealing your shit again, but that's usually the way these 40k games go. Xenos are either killing something, breaking something, or stealing something. You're deployed to intervene, you realize the shit is fucked, and you may as well blow it all up anyways, and
When
then
you
you blow
unblock
it
fan
all
service.
None who live can survive the flame.
Which may beg the question from your perspective,
Well,
why not just blow it
don't know
all
what
up in the
to tell
first
ya.
place? Like,
Don't know what to tell ya. You can replace your fan service with something else. Don't know what else to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Germanatus nuke from orbit, and to that I retort,
Because it is the Emperor's will, and also purging is really, really fun, brother.
the Gene Stealers are doing just that on one of your space hulks called the Elethros, and you're the librarian in charge of salvaging anything of value and purging the Xeno filth.
Your heresy starts here!
Alongside Devastator
Hold up. Your model hasn't toggled the correct one for a while already. What are you talking about? You mean this? It's just a toggle. You guys can toggle back for it. It's not, this one's not hooked up to a timer. I can switch it over manually. You thought it was timed. Gotcha. Nope. It's just a toggle. I could switch it over to a timer. Here, we can go back to this. Does that make it better? Does it make it better? Here, I'll make it even.
Barakeel, Apothecary Nahum, and Shotcaller Belial, you make up Deathwing, the first company of the Dark Angels chapter.
We are the angels of death!
The whole Dark Angels in bone white armor may be a little confusing, but it's only Deathwing. The rest of the Dark Angels are actually green, even though
See?
salamanders are already green, but the salamanders are almost always on fire, so it's not that hard to...
Brother, enough with the lore!
Brothers, retribution is at hand. It is our strength. We are the sons of Caliban. Let
The Spawners are the best Space Marine chapter. Is it? Okay. What is this? Part wait. So I'm no longer confused. What is this series mostly from? Or what is this part of the bigger series? Is this Warhammer or Space Marine? I don't know why I keep on saying Warhammer is probably like something else completely different. Is it? Isn't it? I don't know.
fury
I don't
guide
know.
your weapons. Let vengeance be your song. We are the angels of death, and our enemies shall fall.
Decked out in Terminator armor, you're larger and more formidable than your ordinary Space Marine, but not so huge that you can't fit through doorways.
Warhammer 40K universe. Space Marine are the big armored guys in another saga of games that our friend I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't even know how to
It's like a
pronounce that.
menacing full-size dreadnought.
None may block our path.
And you better believe you're gonna need this intimidating armor, because the Gene Stealers you're up against, well, they're not exactly small.
By the Emperor, can the Xenos get any bigger?
And you may
seems
be
a little
thinking,
smaller
at least I have
now.
two Dark Angel Terminators to help me.
Wrong.
I know it may be heresy to shit-talk fellow Terminators.
Bold words for someone in assault cannon range.
Delete this heresy.
Heresy, it burns. We heard you were talking shit, brother.
But short of dispensing a few cookie-cutter voice lines and soaking up
Can't unhear like Hulk Hogan. Brother. That was terrible.
damage, they are useless.
Of the angels of death.
So bad.
That is like one single Xeno. Steady yourself, brother.
Discipline is their sole strength, as in even if they are on the brink of death, they will not heal themselves unless you instruct them to.
Going to die. I die standing.
So if you really want to get heretical, you can instruct Apothecary Nahum to constantly juice himself up with self-heals like a fiending junkie, and he becomes a tyrannid.
I'm terrible. I'm terrible when it comes to healing in video games because I never pay attention to my health until I'm dead. It's been a problem my whole entire time playing video games.
Broodlord punching bag while you inflict heavy damage on whatever's attempting to eat you.
Tyrannid bait is not the right word, brother. I prefer expeditionary Tyrannid punching bag.
Your skill tree allows you to make these fellow brothers of yours more powerful, yourself more powerful, or grant additional purging abilities, and I sure as shit didn't blow any of it on them.
Yes, brother Barrakill, I realize you want better armor, but I can now purge heretics in 3 different kinds of fire.
At least your objectives are simple because you'll usually see a one
Okay, I'm curious. I hate to keep on interrupting. I'm curious. Is he playing with friends or is this a single player right now?
word description like fight or destroy.
Wait, no, I think I heard him talk with friends.
And I think you already know what the hell you're doing here. So let me save my breath.
The Xenos are coming. We have to exterminate them at all costs.
Both mix of single player and multiplayer. Got you.
Are the foul Xenos just purging themselves?
Predictably, once the string of objectives is complete, you realize the gene stealers lived up to their names by stealing your genes and decide to incinerate the place exterminatus style.
It was impossible to remove the traces of our gene seed from the bodies of the aliens. So Grandmaster Belial vowed to destroy everything instead.
Consider this a clear division in the video.
Our guns have fallen silent, brother.
Because the single player, especially on emergency difficulty, can be a frustrating, overwhelming with annoyance, and underwhelming with content experience where you feel like a lone guardsman against a legion of Xenos.
Let me tell you about the Tyrannids.
But the multiplayer is 5 times better, a totally different animal, and it feels heretical even looping it in with a single player because it's a completely distinct experience.
Xenophobia increases.
You know you're in a 40K game when instead of saying waiting for players, it's waiting for brothers. I'm getting too loyal for this shit. Brother. Look at Psycho. He's ready to smack a heretic.
What's up?
First of all, multiplayer allows you to play 6 classes instead of just 1. Not that I hated playing a librarian.
My face, but I don't know what a librarian looks like because I can't fucking read.
But heavy weapon specialty granted me an assault cannon and abilities like zero spread, a devastating mine, and a virtual A10 warthog for an arm.
Assault cannon deployed.
Blood ravens be like, me, an intellectual. Oh, the sights range.
No, dude, you got this. Nah, you bitch.
Both my ults.
Look
Watch.
at him. Look at him.
That's zero accuracy on that rate of fire.
Easy for somebody with a fucking A10 warthog strapped to their arm to say.
Run to me, brother. They'll all get fucked if they run into it. Just watch. Done.
Yeah, pretty fucked. Definitely pretty fucked. A bit of the explodies.
Important because with half the Tyranids being able to tear through your armor like a Cheetos bag, you're gonna need an answer to your H key, which happens to be a needle drill the size of a baseball bat.
Stimulant deployed.
It's stolen. That it's stolen. You are definitely not copying BioShock right there. That's BioShock. You are like the big daddy.
Baseball bat.
Oh, that felt so gross. That felt so gross, saying. Oh no.
This Tyranid whispered in my ear he needed one too.
You would do that. You would do that. The apothecary walks up. You think he's gonna heal you. You think he's gonna heal you by stabbing you with his needle. He just punches you in the face.
Whatever, I'm going.
Hold on, brother. The cooldown. There, I'm gonna drill your ass.
By the way,
there you go. Hey man, how many fingers am I holding up? Turn off your heavy flamer so I can tell you. Hold on, I'll get you. There you go.
Thank you, brother.
Tactical specialty was a must-have because he can revive a fallen brother.
Your duty is not done, brother!
And
Interior
clip.
chaplain is a no-brainer because he can
You
revive
didn't clip
3
shit.
fallen brothers, temporarily reflect all incoming damage, and temporarily become invincible, which makes him broken as shit, the best-looking, and overall a force to be reckoned with.
Pain is meaningless to me!
Can I speak to your manager?
The point I'm making with all of this fuss about classes is that multiplayer offers both variety and specialization, whether you're looking for
And the ability to play with friends.
something different or
more
you just want to play
fun.
someone that suits your style. You can move far beyond the librarian of the single player, and Retribution just isn't the same without your brothers.
Brothers, partake in our crusade. is to be immortal.
It's worth mentioning at this point to turn Codex rules on because
And
it is
friendly
a
fire.
far less grindy experience, and more importantly, friendly fire is
I always
off.
have
With
friendly-
the amount of
no.
heavy flamers we run, I'd say the Codex Astartes does support this action.
We may get burnt, brothers.
Yeah, the first thing that you do, of course. Yeah.
The spacebook says this is bad.
Don't up your DPI. There's no need to do that.
It says we can't do that in the Codex. Well, I can't read. Just
Everybody gangster until Lolly Rick pull out the heavy flamer.
Which conveniently leads me to my next point. Weapons.
I'm gonna need a heavy flavor for this heresy.
In the single player, you've got to use a versatile weapon. You've got
Can someone explain to me what the librarian is? Because I don't get it. And why do they keep on saying heresy? I think they said that earlier in the video and I was just not paying enough attention.
big targets, small targets, close targets, distant targets, so much of the arsenal
I don't
you
know
can't use because
lore
it doesn't
of this
meet all
game
those
series,
requirements.
Warhammer.
Take the Redemption, for example, the badass scatter
Space
bolter that
Marine.
blasts Xenos away in a
Something.
ricochet of righteous steel.
Death to the enemy!
God, the ragdoll.
Librarians
is
are
so
combat
good, Heavenly.
Psych,
You
psych,
run so far.
Stormbolter and Stormbolter
reading.
ricochets? What the fuck? Yup.
In the single player, you won't have the range to hit the dudes with Grimdark Panzerschrecks or anything at a distance for that matter, and your brain-dead brethren sure as shit won't notice them, so you're boned due to lack of range. But in multiplayer, you can combine your Redemption with a Heavy Flamer, Spear of Caliban, and Stormbolter for coverage at all ranges. You cover your brother up close while they cover anything at a distance.
For the Emperor!
That's also the reason why
Imperium is a very religious cult. The side effect of the combination of the settling metaphysics and corruption and power plays into the Empire.
Melee is a bit of a joke, because on normal difficulty, I love crushing heretics and merciless retribution.
Gotcha.
By all accounts, it was no more than a hulking mass of steel.
But with any higher difficulty, it just doesn't work. Not only because Tyranids specialize in melee combat as apex predators, but so many gene stealers can one-shot you, it's paramount to purge them before they get close. Furthermore, damage is localized, as in if a gene stealer chomps your right arm, you can't shoot, and slashes your legs, you can't run away. So
It's actually a really good system. A really cool system. I like it when games actually incorporate stuff like this.
again, melee is a tough sell.
I cannot.
They pray to the Emperor when he
Hey,
himself
at least you can use
hates
a power
religion.
fist with every heavy weapon, so it may not be a sword or an axe,
The
but you
character
can
you
still
play as
smack a
or
heretic.
this guy?
The might of the chapter's finest. Die!
Or Russian
You get the
Badger.
point I'm hammering at. Every weapon in the arsenal is at your disposal with brothers by your side in
Doing that.
multiplayer, instead of a handful of versatile ones in the single player, which means more fun, more purging, and of course, indiscriminate use of the heavy flamer.
Burn in holy fire!
I tell you to stop using your flamer so that I can see. First of all, this is a
I'm
heavy
doing
flamer. Why are
wheels.
you flaming me? I'm right.
My flame does not discriminate.
I'm an equal opportunity flamer.
Hey! No.
You look like a disciplining mother with like a spray bottle, but instead it's a heavy flamer.
No!
It's heavy for a reason, because the Xenos you're up against I like to categorize as apex predators, suicidal apex predators, and apex predators so large that they can only be described as virtually immortal.
Is it actually say virtually immortal? Where does it say that?
Predators, suicidal
Oh,
apex
I was looking at the
and
wrong
apex
one.
predators
yep, virtually immortal.
so large that they can only be described as virtually immortal.
It's a big boy. It's a big boy. Get out of my way, Clue. Get out of my way.
I'm too chunky.
There isn't so much there.
behind the man
There's
with the assault
battles.
cannon.
Gotcha. You'll come up in a second.
No, we'll be fine, Clue. You got an assault cannon and a heavy flamer.
I like the Russian Badger too. You guys were the ones who introduced me to Russian
And
Badger.
the Brood Lord is virtually immortal and psychic.
I'm so glad you guys
rule
did.
of thumb, Cthulhu-looking Xenos are superior to non-Cthulhu-looking Xenos.
What is this? Get behind me, brother. fan club out here.
And if it's a 20-foot tall praying mantis bug-looking thing that just cuts your buddy in half and doesn't go down with an initial burst, it's either a...
No, that still looks like Cthulhu. That looks like Cthulhu. It looks like Mega Cthulhu with legs and arms.
Scythe Strain or a Broodlord, and you may want to start a tactical withdrawal, because 2 more are on their way.
Retreat now for victory later.
All right, everything you got.
Wide on
Everything you
ice,
got
boys.
to the Broodlord on the right. Just do the one close to the objective. As soon as he gets here,
so-
Goose, hit your reflect, and after it's done, hit your invincible.
I have to bounce back. I got the reflect damage.
You're honestly not going to be able to see anything. Just keep tanking him. We got a heavy flamer
he's down.
and assault cannon just laying into him.
Goose.
It doesn't matter if
I
you
can't see anything,
They gotta
man.
be so
He's
chunked.
down.
They gotta be so chunked.
I got you. You're coming back.
That's
Thank
one
you.
down.
You-
One down.
SMH my damn head, man.
That's it.
What do you
That's
do?
it. They're
I can't
toast.
see a
What did you do?
When the 20-foot tall, genetically perfect apex predator gets mowed down by a bunch of dipshit farmers with flashlights. I could rant about the bullshit psychers that can one-shot you with heresy, but I don't want this video to quadruple in length
What
for the
did
sake
you
of
do?
Xeno sorcery space magic.
I am calm. What sorcery
You, of course.
is this?
Yet no matter
I
how
see it.
terrifying the Xenos you're faced with, they all have a glaring weakness with no known counter. Doors.
This is a point of strategic import.
It may sound weird that doors are the pinnacle of strategy in Deathwing, but deciding whether to lock them, unlock them, or simply power fist them open for a rapid escape is the closest it comes to chess.
I leave only rubble.
You're insisting on a
This is confusing. I am
Tutorial on
confused too.
doors.
Don't
These are
worry.
the
We
most
can be
important
confused
doors.
together. We are the confused friends.
That shit.
That's how you go through doors. This is gonna keep.
Fun fact with Warhammer 40k, the resolve difference at editions and poor editorial control effect by declaring the lore is canon, but all lore is canon, but not all lore. Well, not all lore is correct.
Yes,
Don't
if
do
you
it,
hack it. Oh, let's close this door behind
That is
us.
confusing.
Oh, wait, you can't.
And this
wait.
is where I'd lock the door if there was one.
All right, this isn't what we're actually supposed to do. Now, come. No, come through. Why are you like this?
Get in here, brother. I'll block it. I'll block it. I'll block it. I can
Block
shut
that
it.
shit,
No, I'll get it. Oh, I can
I'll
hear
try
it
to
right
create
there.
an image explaining
Ooh,
Warhammer
from
40k.
blasphemy
You do
He
that.
is
You
right
do
there,
that.
and He is so mad.
He's pissed, brother.
We do not want your Girl Scout cookies, brother.
It should also be mentioned that doors and entryways are the most dangerous adversary in all of the Elethros because they can swallow you without mercy or meaning.
There's a lot of. Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He's
Hit him,
probably
I'll
in
just
this
hit him. Oh,
thing
that
hasn't
seems
opened
fair.
up.
That seems fair. I gotta purge this heresy right here.
Looks like heresy to me, brother.
I don't see anybody.
Heresy is now airborne. Get this off my screen.
Please tell me someone modded Warhammer to someone to replace all audio or every time someone says speaking is difficult. Please tell me there's a mod out there that replaces every time someone says brother with Hulk Hogan saying brother. Please tell me. Because every time I hear brother, all I think about is Hulk freaking Hogan.
I'll fucking light him on fire though. I don't give a shit.
Open the door! Open the door!
I'm trying.
Brother.
It's blocked.
So it's just stuck there like a big piece of shit. The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Brother,
I think there is one.
Here.
If you don't get stuck, you'll experience the best the game has.
I'm Googling it. I'm Googling it. Agent G, thanks for the gifted sub to Hulk Hogan's brother. War and Hulk Hogan brother mod. There's a Hulk Hogan Space Marine video. I'm not seeing like Kind of disappointing. Oh man, I'm getting. Oh dear.
Has to offer.
Whoops. Let me return this.
Outside of the heavy flamer, which is the environment. From the biggest freezer in the universe to the massive cathedrals, holy shit is it ever well done.
Does the architecture bring honor to the Emperor? Yes. Are we overloading the reactor to purge it all in flame in 20 minutes? Also
Yes.
Look at my screen, I'm freezing my ass off in here. That's such a good solution. Brother.
Brother, are you cold?
Brother, I am chilled here. And the better decisions you make, the longer you'll stay alive, the more purging you'll do, and the more renown you'll earn to spend on upgrades like faster reloads, beefier health, and weapons that
Maybe
never
I
jam.
should do a WarHammer stream with some friends.
My face when I see a hive tyrant and I'm reloading.
What the fuck is that image? What the fuck is that?
Resilient increases HP by 30% for each body part. A fellow space marine just walks up and jabs you in the arm. You're still at 100%. Cosmetics are available too, which you can frown upon all you want, but you
Eric! Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. You made it through the Randy Bookshelf video story reaction. Oh man, that's a good video. That's one of my favorites. My favorite to react to. That's for sure.
You've really
Fuck
got to
them.
grind for them, and at least they aren't microtransactions.
One of the skins is the indomitable assault cannon of wrath.
Holy shit, Psycho, that's such a neat skin. Fuck.
Oh, well, thank you.
Traitor's doom, destruction's glory, the voice of devastation, torment of defiance, and pain of the heretic. Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, is that?
Wait. I can really ham that up. Just
Bane of the heretic, torment of defiance, traitor's doom, destruction's glory, voice of devastation.
God. Oh, it's hilarious.
I'm glad that I successfully deceived you until the end of the video, because the greatest enemy in the entire game, frame rates. Even with a
That's what I was really thinking about. Is what is the frame rate of this game with all the crap and like the size of the maps? You know, a video. If you have a video for me act to, there is a link in on Twitch that would bring you to my Discord, and there's a special channel called 20 React to This.
monster rig of an i9-7980XE and a 2080 Ti, I consistently crater to sub 40 FPS from the sheer amount of Xeno filth and heavy flamer on my screen.
Purge them in flame!
The Emperor's finest.
My graphics card is gonna break. It's gonna break.
Also, by the way, this video did come out 6 years ago, so top of the line stuff back then. If the frame rate was worse than EDF, they're doing it wrong. What was the frame rate of EDF? What was that again?
Are these flames ray tracing enabled?
I still am at 40.
But I'm also glad and most thankful that I had my brothers beside me, because we had Jackal, who knows everything about 40K.
Lionel Johnson is the Primarch of the Dark Angels. The only reason he hasn't returned is because he's literally just asleep.
Jello, who knows next to nothing about 40K.
What is that? It's my ex-wife, Karen.
That fits. I already gave you the alimony.
Burn the custody papers. Kids are coming. She can't keep you from me forever.
And Heavenly, who fits somewhere in between.
Sounds like a bunch of nerds. Blood for the blood god.
That's clearly some heresy.
I hope you had fun breaking heretics in half with me.
Light will not save you, foul seed!
And even if you didn't, we purged them all in flame and bounced on out of there anyways.
Their shelter has become their tomb.
The end. I'd like to extend a solemn RIP to all of the shitters in my Discord that I banned for saying the Deathwing is trash.
I don't know. Anybody I ban is the same pile of filth in my book.
Damn.
This is how I look when I ban people.
I don't remember.
What is this? I can't even make it. Is it Obama? I don't know.
Oh my god, what is that?
Secondly, I kind of miss having a boss fight. Not that I miss Xeno scum in any way, shape, or form, but maybe if there was a bigger Xeno that I got to fight that said some shit like, that could have been kind of neat, instead of just seeing a bigger and bigger Tyranid each time that didn't have a name. And thirdly, holy shit, do I ever miss unlimited sprint. I know it's not something that always goes through your mind, but when you've run like 20 feet and you are just sucking wind, damn, do I ever miss unlimited sprint. Holy God. With all that being said, I had a ton of fun playing this game. I had a ton of fun making this video. Anytime I just get to play in your sandbox, those of you that are really, really hardcore 40K dudes, I have a blast. In closing, I'd like to thank you guys so very much for watching. It means the world to me that you watched the end of the video, and I had so much fun creating content at a Warhammer 40K. It is so over the top. It is so nuts. I love every second of it. And be sure to tune in next year when we go to a Salamander's barbecue.
You want to play it solo? Oh my gosh, that's very loud. So loud. My ears. Turn it down for myself. Sorry. This is also going to get me copyrighted. That's an art question. This version better is always end up finding it. Okay. Those videos. Who is that? I don't think I know them. Maybe I do. You booped my snoot. How rude. I gotta probably, you know what? Now I have the, now I kind of want, thank you for the water. Now I kind of want to play Warhammer. I never played it before. Never interested me before it. But of course, a Russian Badger video definitely makes me want to play the game. So maybe. It's really good. It does look like a lot of fun. Oh God, cool, it's over. Welcome back, Purple! Twitch.tv/20LPmoo. Or you can check out a little video that YouTube recommends that's on the screen right now. Check that one out. But with that, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-byes!